Welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. I hope you're watching this at 7 o'clock tonight. We have a family birthday to celebrate tonight. Didn't know for sure when they wanted to celebrate, and they chose tonight. As you know, Stampin' Up! Always says family comes first, but I didn't want you guys to miss out on a project, so I'm also going to try to share a project tonight. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around. So one of the first sets that I saw in the mini catalog that I just absolutely loved was this flower cart set. I think there's so many options and it's just fun. So I'm going to show today using the flower pots instead of the cart. So I'm using the flower cart one. I want this saying, just love spending time with you. And this is from So Sincere. And then from the painted lavenders, I want to use the butterflies. So my cardstock, this piece here is 3 3/4 by 5. And then I have some lemon lolly that's 4 by 5 1/4. And then some boho blue that's our regular 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And then my inside piece is that normal 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have two little squares. This one in lemon lolly is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and this one's 2 by 2. All right, we're going to start with copper clay. You'll notice I'm using my glass mat. If you want this mat, you have 3 days to get it. There is no guarantee that it's going to be available afterwards. We hope so, but we don't know for sure. So if you really, really want it, it's an amazing deal to get it with that $99 join deal that we have going on. All right, I don't want my pots to be lined up, so I'm going to just kind of randomly stamp them. Not really happy with that middle one. See if I can make it a little bit better. Nope, I'm still not happy with it. Let's flip it over and try again. As you can tell, I re-inked, and when I re-ink, unfortunately, I have a heavy hand. Let's try this and see what happens. There we go. I kind of like that better. All right. So there's my pots. And I did not get my cleaning cloth that goes with this, but I do have my chamois. So clean that off. All right. What I really like about this stamp set is that they did the leaves on one stamp and the flowers on another. So you don't have to worry about mixing or, trying to figure out, well, what color do I use? I'm using Mossy Meadow for my leaves. I am a clay pot person, so I just love these. Just think it's so fun. I'm so sad that we're already halfway through this catalog. It only goes through the end of April, so I've been trying really hard to showcase some of these amazing products. This time's just a-flying. All right, so I want to add some Moody Mauve for one of the pots. I'm going to do some Lemon Lolly for another one and Boho Blue for the other one. I think just, if you're kind of worried about maybe you're not cleaning your stamps as well as you should, start with your lighter color first. I'm going to start with my Lemon Lolly. They line up so nicely. Look how nice that lines up. I think Stampin' Up! Just gets better and better with the way they line up images and making us look really good by making the stamps and stuff work together so well. You should be receiving, it'll probably be later tonight because I'm not going to have time to send it out before we leave for the birthday party. My schedule is actually for March, April, and a save the date for May for our new catalog kickoff, extravaganza, retired sale. It's going to be on that email as well. I almost had it ready to go before I left school, but I didn't get it completely proofed. So watch for that. Isn't that pretty? Look at how pretty those leaves are, how nicely they line up. I think it's really easy to use this set. All right, now I want to add some little butterflies. And I think I'm going to make my butterflies mossy meadow. Moody mauve, sorry, moody mauve. These are from the Painted Lavender stamp set. I think I'm going to go like that. So just one there. And then I'm going to wipe off the big one. Can you see that? I'm just taking my chamois, wiping off that. You could use masking paper if you wanted to. And then I'm just going to put that one like that. And then on my square, I want to put love spending time with you. And to get a little bit of contrast, I think I'm going to use the Moody Mauve again. So like I said, you have 3 more days of celebration. If you have not placed your order so that you get those awesome, that's not quite as straight as I wanted it. We have, sorry, I'm trying to do this here. There we go. I like that better. There's designer series paper, there's stamps, there's ribbon, so many options that you can choose with a $50 order. And I'm adding to that. You'll also see in the email a picture of the items that I had extras of that I want to give away. And so make sure you check out that list. The nice thing for you is Stampin' Up! Will give you a gift for every 50 that you spend. And I will give you an extra one. I've got some of the papers. I've got a couple. I think there's only one stamp set left. A stamp set left. Mostly papers and stamp set, I think. All right, so I want that. That's going to go right there. Going to add some dimensionals so we get a little pop to it. You can do your online order at stampinup.com. Please select me as your demonstrator if you would, or you can send me your order and I'll be happy to put it in for you as well. But it has to be in by the 29th. At least we get an extra day this year. There's some great products on there that you don't want to miss out on. All right. There we go. Now, I don't like how this is all this way down here. And in the stamp set, there are these little pebbled rocks. So I'm going to grab those. I forgot to put them on a block. And we're going to stamp them with a gray color so we get a little bit of contrast. I'm going to go with gray granite. You can tell I'm doing it earlier in the day. Can you see that sun? The sun's peeking through my blinds. I'm so excited, can't help me this weekend. And we put darkening curtains up so that when grandsons are here, or my granddaughter, if she gets to hang out here, can have a nice dark room. But I've got the blinds open right now. All right, so I'm going to mount this on my lemon lolly. This is the Tombow glue. One of my demonstrators shared one of these little bottles with me, and it's nice. It puts out a thinner amount of glue, so you don't get globs quite as much. I have some extras of those, so if you would like one, let me know, and I will include it in your order so you have one. You know how it is, you go buy one and you can't buy just one. You need a whole, there's a whole bunch in there. All right, so for the inside, I thought it would be fun to do the individual clay pot. So I'm going to get my copper clay back out. And I always try to do odd number. I'm going to do 3 clay pots. Mess that one up. Again, I don't want them in a row, so I'm going to do them like that. And then what's neat is Stampin' Up! Again gave us the leaves and the blossoms. I'm going to do the green leaves first. I'm using Mossy Meadow. And for the flowers, use all 3 again. So I'm going to start with Lemon Lily. My classes will be next week on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I have a couple people that Wednesday works best, a couple that Thursday works best, and a couple that Friday works best. So I'm going to offer it all 3 days. You can come to whichever class you want. And if you'd like to do the class, but you can't make it, I'm also going to offer a virtual class that I'll make the recording of and then do a special Facebook group so that you can watch it at your convenience and make the projects. Now I can't see where the line is. I hate it when that happens. There we go. Told you how easy this is, and now I'm struggling with it. Nope, I had it right. There we go. And then let's see what I want to. In one of the neat stamps in the set I like is it says, "I love how our friendship has grown." And isn't that the way you want a friendship to be? You start out trying to just get to know each other, figure out kind of do you have common interest, and then there's those special ones that you find out you have so much in common. I love that Stampin' Up! Has given me the opportunity to get to know a lot of people and build relationships with them. One of my customers said, I can't come to class for a while. And I told her, well, we're going, sad you can't come. And she was apologizing that she wasn't going to be able to order. And I said, you know what? The ordering's awesome, but the friendship's more important. And I told her we just have to figure out a way to keep seeing each other. So I'm hoping she'll come to my kit and cup. She can bring a project, and even though she's not able to order, we can still spend time together. And that to me is what Stampin' Up's all about in crafting, is spending time with friends that I've known for years and friends that I've gotten to know through Stampin' Up. So I love how our friendship has grown. So in the comments on this, tell me how you found out about crafting. How did you learn about making cards? Was it a video online? Did a friend or a family member share it with you? I'd love to hear how you started crafting. So there you go. There's my card with the clay pots. I love how our friendship's grown. And then I'm going to grab an envelope here. And you know what? I think I'm just going to do some little butterflies. There. I think somebody would like getting that in the mail. I know it is Lent season, and I know I'm a little late. One of my good friends said she has trouble giving up something for Lent, so she adds something. So she's trying to send a card a day. Going through her stash, if you're like I am, you've got cards sitting around, that it would be really nice to send it to someone else so that they could be encouraged instead of having it sitting in a box. So there you go. There's my project. Don't you love that? Again, that's the flower card. It's in the January through April catalog. Don't know yet whether it'll carry over into the new big catalog that comes out in May. So there's my project. I hope you're getting to watch this video at 7 o'clock tonight, either on YouTube or on Facebook. And I am hoping to work this week to see if I can figure out how to get everything to work for a live again. So thank you for joining me. If you want the glass mat, you have till the 29th. If you want additional merchandise, for every 50 you spend, Stampin' Up gives you something, and I've got some things I'd love to give away too. So reach out if you have any questions. Thanks and have a great day.